All right, guys, today we have another great day. It's been a green day today for me. And overall, the markets have been up, especially in the small cap sector, very big. And mostly because of the whole Mpox thing going on over in Africa, which has pushed up a lot of these stocks, these biotech stocks today. And I'm going to get into a couple of different ones that were really big movers today. And if you would have been in those, it was just amazing how much they went up. I didn't trade none of them, honestly, because I made my trade for the day and I was done. And so today was a big day in the market, and if you were trading it and you may have done really good. I know some people who made a lot of money today, which was impressive to watch nonetheless, which was great. So let's go ahead and let's get into it. So this morning I got up and I looked at my scans, and the first thing I saw here was what was going on here. So I saw a couple of different stocks moving up, and the one that I saw right at the time when I woke up was this stock right here, and it was amazing. GOVX was one of my bigger gainers, and at that point ALZN wasn't even in the picture. This didn't really come on until about 8 o'clock, and I was trading at about 656 this morning. And in VRAX I looked at, and I don't know if there was any of these other ones I looked at, but that was my big mover today. So I looked at that one and I thought, man, that was moving pretty good. I think we're going to take a look at this stock. So I started looking through the stocks and I went through all that. Now below this we had a lot of penny stocks, and some of these weren't really moving as much, but some of these were really good though. So I was pretty impressed with what I was seeing this morning. So I got to my computer right away, and then I jumped in to looking at a couple of these different stocks: VRAX, GOVX, and I didn't get to ALZM, but I'm going to talk about that one here in just a minute. So let's look at GOVX. So first off, I got in here, pulled up my technical, or did my fundamental analysis. Of course, 5.22 million on my float. My average volume 6 million. We're up over 40 million, so we're 5 times relative volume there. So things are looking good here. A lot of volume on these particular stocks today, and I think when I look at, I don't know if I have that. Nope, I don't have that. No. Okay. So I think on that stock today, let's see, GOVX was up 10 million at that point this morning. It was up a lot more than that, I think, at one point. But overall, just a ton of momentum behind these stocks, which is great, which is what we're always looking for. And I was looking for a move again right around 7 o'clock in the morning, because that seems to be a time where we see these bigger moves, and that's exactly where I got into this. So I got in right here at this pullback right there to make to get in for that move. So it kind of cut back just a little bit and it started to push higher. I got in right there when I saw a burst of green on my time and sales, and rode this all the way up into about here. So I could write a better arrow than that. Let's see, right there. So basically right up into here. So I basically had a 25%, 25 cent per share gain. So that's a 25% gain on 100 shares. So pretty impressive there for this morning's trade of the day, and did pretty good with that. Got $25 in the green, and that was it. So after that, this stock kind of held sideways. Then we get this red candle where it started to drop a little bit, and then we got this big flush right in here. And that's when I was like, yep, I think I'm done trading this particular stock, because if we're starting to see these flushes in there like that, that's when you want to step back from a stock and not look at it. So that was today's trade. It did pretty good, and we traded the front side of the move right away, did good on it, got in, got green, got out, and that's all I could ask for. So actually the rest of this day on this particular stock, not really much worth trading, maybe a couple moves in here, but nothing. Let's see, this would have been a decent move possibly in here at the open, but after that, after the open, man, look at these flushes. They just dump and dump and dump. Comes back up a little bit, but flush right away again. I mean, so this stock, was full of that. And whenever you see a stock that has these flushes in it like that, it's always kind of a reminder that you might be overstaying your welcome, and you might want to just get out. So honestly, with all the news on this stock and what I was seeing on it, it was okay. It was good. I think we made the right move this morning, and just moved on. I don't think VRAX. I'm not sure where that stock was at 7 this morning. It might have moved up. It did move up, actually, I believe. So 638. Oh yeah, 6. So here was 7 o'clock, just before 7. So it did a flush in there. Not so keen on that. Let's see. But at 7, really didn't move up too much, but it did climb and grind higher. Few topping tails on that. Not as impressive. If you're wondering what these are right here, this always happens, and I don't know why this is, and maybe someone can explain that to me, but every day at 8 o'clock, for whatever reason, all of these trades go wacko at 8 o'clock, and they have these long tails at the bottom. I don't pay attention to it. It's just a bunch of noise. But here at VRAX at about what time? 10:20. It starts to curl up and boom, just straight up, going parabolic here, straight up, and we get to from what we're down at 431, went all the way up to 729. That is amazing, guys. That is amazing. That would have been a heck of a mood to be on today. So that stock definitely was worth it. But after that, it started to just basically stair step down the rest of the day and go sideways. So nothing after that point. But man, if you caught this move in here, you did really good today. And then ALZN, that was the really big winner today. I think this stock went up. I'm going to say, I think it went up 600% today. Something in that range. Something well into that range. It started out at $1 this morning at $1.96. At pre-markets at $8.10. Just after the open, about a half hour after the open. No, I'm going to say half hour after the open. We're talking $15. This thing went up to. I mean, that's almost between here to the highest point. We're talking a 13-point move. And just even 100 shares on a 13-point move like that couldn't be a lot of money. So definitely worth that move if you got into it. If you bought 1,000 shares or you had bought 100 shares on something like this, amazing. You would have done very well with it. So I think after that, it started to trend sideways. It took a drop here in the afternoon and then got about down to its morning. Oh, no, not quite. It was trading a little higher up here, but it kind of suffered a lot of sell-off at the end of the day. But I will keep this stock on my watch list for tomorrow because this could be a big move again tomorrow. So I definitely want to pay attention to it as it could prove to be a good trade tomorrow morning. Now, if you haven't known, I'm taking a lot of my trades at 7 o'clock in the morning. And the reason I'm doing that is I tend to find more clarity on the stocks that I'm trading when I do it at that point in the morning, because what happens is at 9:30, I was doing a lot of the trading at 9:30, but the problem with that is what happens at that point is the morning bell rings and a lot of all the algorithms start to turn on and start trading with all these big corporate firms and investment firms and stuff. So at that point, the market can get very volatile, which is what you want, but it can almost be too sporadic where it may go way up and then suddenly flush. And I seem to be finding better moves earlier in the day before all the algorithms start, all the brokerages start firing those algorithms up at 9:30 in the morning. When that all starts, it just the trading goes into chaos, and sometimes you can have I've seen some big losses there for myself, and I've been trying to trade earlier and I've seen a lot more success there. So I'm trying to stick around with those kinds of trades there. So nonetheless, I got another green day. So overall on my trades, I am 9-4. So that means 69.29% for the month. So total of 9 green trading days and 4 red trading days. However, for the month, I'm at a 1.5 to 1 on my risk reward ratio. When you do it on an average trade, it's more like a 31.07 to 46, so like 0.66 to 1, which is not good at all. We're trading more to almost like a 1 to 2 ratio here when you break it down in a per average trade. I'm still positive as far as income for the total monthly P&L. We're at $93.60 for profit overall. So week 4 is off to a good start, and we're looking good. So I am pretty much sure we're going to have a good week this week with the way things have started off with a boom already, and I'm ready to see what happens next and where to go. So if you'd like to follow along and watch me trade as a beginner, I'm getting started as a trader. This is what I'm doing here. I'm sharing my journey. I'm putting it out there, just trying to share it with people and show what it's like to get started as a trader and to do this kind of stuff and learn all the things that you have to learn. I'm sharing all the different things that I'm doing, the stocks I'm trading, the people that are my mentors. I'm talking about my strategies, the stocks I trade. I talk about all that stuff in these videos. So if you'd like to follow along, I'd love to have you. Go ahead and subscribe to the YouTube channel, and I'll follow you, or you can follow me along with me, and I'd love to have you so we can have conversations and see what's going to happen here. So go ahead, do that, and I will see you in the next video.